Hi, my name is Courtney Fry, and this is my final presentation for Social Science 4499 entitled Preparation Complete. I decided to name my presentation Preparation Complete because I believe that I've been thoroughly prepared through my last 5 core courses in terms of pursuing my graduate level degree as well as immediately going into the workforce. So the 5 core courses that I completed during my social science degree was Intro to Social Scientific Inquiry, Statistical Applications in Social Science, Spatial Applications in Social Science Theory, and Senior Seminar. So for Social Science 3375, which is Intro to Social Scientific Inquiry, we were introduced to social science research. We also discussed a book called Bad Blood, and this was focused on the Tuskegee syphilis experiment. And so as we discussed that book, we really got into talking about ethics concerning social science research or just research. And at the end of that particular course, we conducted our first survey in our core courses. And I decided to conduct my survey on manual versus computerized note-taking, which was really focused on whether or not my classmates, which were the ones who actually took the survey, whether or not they believed that manual note-taking or computerized note-taking helped them memorize the materials they had learned throughout their academic career. The next class that I took within my social science degree was Statistical Applications in Social Science. And so with this particular class, we focused on using the software SPSS, which gave us an in-depth look at analyzing data. And we focused a lot on the use of statistics in the social sciences. And at the end of that particular class, we can also conducted a survey in which I chose to do mine on religious attitudes towards social and political issues. And so this class not only helped us kind of look at the use of statistics in social science, but also looking at how using SPSS, how to recode SPSS, and just the overall use of this particular program. One of the classes that I recently completed was Spatial Applications in Social Science. And so with this particular class, we focused largely on data analyzation using visual and spatial software. And so that software that we used was ArcGIS. And with this particular class, we created maps to analyze the data. So for our final project, I decided that I wanted to look at crime rates in Texas in the year 2002. And so I was able to not only look at the crime rates and look at specific crimes, but also I was able to look at emergency response locations in that particular state, as well as specific counties in Texas. And so by using ArcGIS, I was not only able to gather all of this data through online software and online platforms, but I was also able to create a map that I could show to not only my classmates, but to anyone by giving a presentation as to where these emergency locations were, as well as where the higher and lesser areas of crime was as well. And another class that I took was Social Science Theory. And so with our theory class, we discuss the social science disciplines such as international relations and psychology, sociology. And we also looked at social science theories and theorists. So with this class, it was basically focused on looking at these theories and theorists. We did discussion boards centered around these, as well as every other week, we did 2-page papers on current issues, largely in international relations, that we presented to our professor, as well as discussed with our class. Finally, our final class that I did in my social science degree was Social Science 4499, which was our senior seminar class. And this class, I believe, out of all the classes, while all the other classes gave us very key experience in things like SPSS with data analyzations and ArcGIS as well, Senior seminar kind of wrapped everything up and helped us focus on what we wanted to do after we completed our degree. So whether we wanted to go directly into the workforce or we wanted to try and go into graduate level or doctoral level to receive doctoral level degrees. This class was extremely helpful. And so we completed cover letters and resumes. We conducted a mock interview. We created vision boards and a eulogy and a mission statement. And as well, we read a book called Just Mercy, which gave us our reading portion of our class and focused largely on our criminal justice system. And so I believe that all of these things were extremely helpful. Not only the cover letter and resume just showing us, things that we need to try to do better to help employers or future employees understand our abilities to function in a job, and as well as the resume as well, mock interviews. So try to understand things or questions that are going to be asked us in interviews, how we can respond in terms of length of our answers, and including even questions that we had for potential employers. And also the vision board, the eulogy, and the mission statement, I found those extremely interesting just because a vision board kind of helps you not only career-wise, but personally understand and think through what you want to accomplish in life, or so things you want to work towards and you want to accomplish. And then the eulogy kind of help you sit down and say, okay, clear out all the noise. So this is what I want to have accomplished after, my life is over. And then the mission statement as well, trying to understand, what are you striving to do? So I believe that all of our courses gave us hands-on experience as to helping prepare us for the workforce, like I mentioned before, graduate level degrees. So this is my presentation on social science for my social science 4499 class, and thank you so much.